Alright, this is Andrew from Cluster Music Institute, and some students asked me, how can I get my key easily? Like, find the key signature to a particular song. Well, as a beginner, I would say it's very frustrating to get the key to the song that someone is singing or the one that you are singing. Maybe you just be like, oh, Amazing Grace, how sweet that sound. And you just discover that the person leading the song has actually gotten halfway. Are you getting what I'm saying? It's very frustrating. Someone will just be like, okay, please, hey, stop playing. Okay, so now there are several things that you need to consider when you are trying to find the key to a song. It's very, very important that you take note of this. Okay, and the first thing you need to do is to train your ear. Are you getting what I'm saying? Just imagine that someone is calling your name and you have audio impairment, like you have challenges with your ear. Definitely you will not be able to hear anybody calling you. It's the same thing when someone is singing and you have not trained your ear music wise. Your ear will be kind of deaf to what that person is singing. You will not be able to get the key. So I'll be so specific here. The first thing you need to do is to train your ear. So what do I always advise my students to do? It's just to make sure that every note that you're playing, you're saying it along. Are you getting what I'm saying? Like if you are, like let's take the major scale for example, the C major scale. If you are saying it, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you are playing it on the guitar or on the keyboard or any instrument, note producing instrument, you should say those notes alongside. Are you getting what I'm saying? I do tell my students to do that, but most of them, they fail to do so. Okay, because it's not actually part of you. You just feel like, let me just play. But if you actually want to build your ear, you should say it when you are playing it. I will emphasize on this. When you are playing, make sure you say it alongside the instrument. That is, if you are saying the wrong thing, you will know, because what you're saying will not tally with what you're playing. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you develop yourself in that way, you will be able to say the notes right. And when someone else plays it, you will know that this note, I know what this note sounds. If someone is saying do, yeah, you will know that it's do. Are you getting what I'm saying? Then the second thing I will tell you to do is to drill yourself. Are you getting me? The first one, don't forget, is to train your ear. Say alongside with the instruments, whatever you're playing, make sure you say the same notes. And the second one I say is to drill yourself. Now you can call someone, maybe a pianist or a guitarist, to play a particular note for you, and they will try as much as possible to say the same note. Like someone can play, okay, let me play the note randomly for you. Let me just play the C major scale. Then if I try to test you now, I'll play a note in this scale. I'll say, can you identify what I just played? Okay, those two notes, if you can identify them, that means you are good to go. But if you can't, that means you need to mess around with notes. Or let me say, play around with notes, okay? And what I will tell you to do is the third one. The third one is pick out the notes in a song. Like let's say, I Will Exalt You, Lord. It's a very popular song that anyone can sing. I will exalt you, Lord. That song is so mi fa mi re. Are you getting what I'm saying here? Okay. Now what I would advise you to do is, from henceforth, instead of singing the note, the song itself, sing the notes of that song. Okay. Now, why are you doing all this? It's just to get the key of a particular song. Now, if you are able to register all these notes in your head, and you're able to get everything right. Come on. What you need in any song, what you need to find in any song, any singer is singing, is the do in that song. Are you getting me? Because that's the tonic in the scale, and that's where all other chords are built on. So anything that you are playing must be related to that particular note. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, yeah, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's the key. The do itself is the key. So make sure you practice this. Though it seems simple, but that's just what you need. And believe me, it will not come easily. Are you getting what I'm saying? It will not come, but practice, they say, makes perfect. Right, it's Andrew from Cluster Music Institute. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do, because most people, they're already giving their testimonies of how the tutorials we drop here has been helping them. So thank you very much. God bless. See you in my next video.